Look, our next speaker is a new speaker. He hasn't been speaking publicly for very long, but he has an exceptional product to share with you. His name is Rui Wang, and he's excelled academically, graduated from top schools in Singapore. He's a clever guy. He has extensive experience in engineering and project management. He began trading Forex in 2010, so he's been doing it now for 14 years. And he's been managing his own funds and outside funds as well, and looking on how to learn to adapt to change to different market conditions. He's a former student of Actions to Wealth. That's a good organization for education. He incorporated trend trading into his strategies. He's developed a strategy combining lots of different stuff, put it together, allowing trading to be done anytime, anywhere. And he'll tell you how little time he spends trading for these incredible returns that he gets. He believes in the principle of making money work for you, not trying to make money using more effort in trading. Really, what he's done is created something that is a high reward strategy, has good control of risk, and is able to be done in a very simple way in a very short amount of time. Rohoy, are you with us?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Welcome in, Rohoy. How you going?
Yeah, I'm great. Yeah.
Fantastic. Over to you, Rohoy.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to share some slides. Are you able to see my screen?
Yep, we can see your screen.
Okay. So today I'm going through this minimum strategy that I have developed, and I'll give you a preview to it. Okay. So I will take through some of the key things that I'll be running through in this course. Okay. So of course, we don't have the time luxury to go through the whole strategy. Okay. So we just go through some of the key essence and some of the examples that we have. Okay. So basically, in this course, we will be covering a few things. Okay, so part one will be on the key concepts that we have, and part two will be on strategy implementation, and part three is the limitations and the way forward. Okay, so for the key concepts, basically we will centralize on two things. One is the 3 stages of mastery, and second is on systems thinking. Okay, so for the skills mastery, okay, basically for any skills, okay, we have usually have 3 stages. Okay, the novice stage, the expert stage, and the master stage. Okay, so in the novice stage, for forex trading, okay, so basically we are looking at simple setups. Okay, so basically you are just exposed to forex trading, and you want to learn how to execute trades, and you want to have simple rules that you follow to trade forex. Okay, so that's the first stage that most of us begin with. And then subsequently, you went to the expert stage where you learn a lot of more complex strategies, indicators, and you try out different strategies to see what is the best for you. Okay, but eventually, when you after a long time in this trading industry, probably you will come to this master stage that you will try to learn, try to see through the nature of trading. Okay, so basically you will see that a lot of things may be centralized not on a lot of indicators or factors. There are some factors that are more important. Okay, and that's when the time you try to uh, uh, consolidate all these strategies and make your rules as minimal as possible so that you can trade easily. Okay, so that's where the naming of my strategy come about. Let's try to make your strategy minimal. Okay, so with the minimal strategy, okay, because the rules that it sets is quite minimal, so actually even the novice stage traders can follow easily. Okay, so that's where we have the how these stages actually interact with each other. Okay. Of course, in the course, I will be giving you more information on what are the trades that we see in the novice trader, master trader, and the expert traders. Okay, so second thing that we usually comes into play when we're doing forex trading is system thinking. Okay, so basically we are in a world that is much more interconnected. Okay, so on the larger scale in the forex industry itself, okay, a lot of things are actually interconnected. Okay, so we talk about maybe the Black Swan event that just happened in August for the Black Monday for Japanese. Okay, so basically what happened is that Japanese government tried to capitalize on the weak CPI readings in the US in the earlier week. Okay, that resulted in the yen crashing. Okay, so but what occur is that eventually this thing is spilled over to the spot market, and we had the Black Monday where the Japanese stock market actually crashed more than 10% or close to 20%. Okay, and this actually sparked a fear in the whole market, and a lot of carry trades in Japanese yen actually were closed, and then so a lot of stock markets were affected, and we see a very strong surge in Swiss franc and the Japanese yen, and all these traditional USD, Euro, Aussie, all these major market pairs start to move down. Okay, so in a way, money is moving around in these different markets and currency pairs and all this. So we see a world that is much more interconnected. Okay, so when you are doing forex trading, sometimes you have to take care of this kind of events, okay, that will trigger this kind of thing. But more so, even for your own individual trading system, okay, you also need to look at your whole trading ecosystem. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few examples that you can look at for your own trading ecosystem. Okay, so one of the things that most people will not take a very detailed look is the swap points. Okay, so this is a screen of the properties of a pair Euro USD. Okay, which most of us will be quite familiar for trading. Okay, so it actually indicated in the bottom there's a swap long, which is negative 9.6 points, and the swap short, which is the 1 points. Okay, so okay, in most trading, okay, so if you are not doing swing trading, you are doing day trading or whatever, it may not matter that much because you will close out the trade before the day ends. Okay, but if you are going on longer term, okay, so you are holding on positions. So these swap points will come into a big play. Okay, because for if you are going on a positive swap points, if you hold, that means you are going to continue accumulate swap points, which is actually some sort of interest on your account. So you can continue to accumulate profits. Okay, so in a way, you are not less anxious to really go and close this trade unless the trend changes. Okay, but on the other hand, if you are running on a negative swap points, okay, so sometimes you may have waited a very long time, and this swap point actually accumulated quite a bit of losses. So you at a certain point you may be eager to close it, even though you are just breaking even, or you just I mean you are still making some small losses. Okay, so this is actually something that will affect your trading psychology. Okay, so something that you have to take in mind when you are developing your own trading ecosystem. Okay, then second thing is the right place. Okay, so this is something that Paul has mentioned in my introduction about trading anywhere, anytime. Okay, so basically for most of the professional traders, okay, even today, okay, you will see that they have a lot of screens on the for their trading desk. Okay, just like the one in the picture. Okay, so what they are actually doing is they're trying to analyze through a lot of different sources and different type of charts or events to finally choose the correct pairs and the direction to trade. Okay, so that is something that will appear that you are more professional by trading so with so many screens. Okay, but in fact that we now are coming into the era of having smartphones everywhere. Okay, so a lot of mobile trading apps have been developed, especially the MT4, MT5. Okay, so we are in a stage that we want to capitalize on this mobile trading. Okay, so that's where you can, because you are having your mobile phone all the time. Okay, so really you can trade anywhere, anytime. Okay, so but the problem is that how do we do proper analysis before make a trade? Okay, so most of people why they don't go on the mobile trading is because they are worried if they don't do proper analysis, they trade rashly on the mobile trading, you may lose out the good trading signals, and you are just don't trade as well when you have proper analysis and before you start trading. Okay, so that's where we try to simplify the rules and see how we can accomplish this mobile trading with some simple analysis for short-term trades. Okay, so that's something that we'll do in the course where we look at the long term. Okay, so long-term analysis, maybe we don't have to do it so frequently. Okay, so that's where we can have regular certain updates over like quarterly or whatever, so that we can get the gist of what is the current long-term trend. Okay, but for the day-to-day trading, okay, we are going to capitalize on short-term trends. Okay, which you can actually utilize simple indicators on the this mobile phone. Okay, so that's where we can really capitalize on this mobile trading to really trade anywhere, anytime. Okay, so the third thing that we have that also should form part of your trading ecosystem is emotions. Okay, so this is an extract from the Rich Dad and Poor Dad. Okay, about people's lives are forever controlled by two emotions, fear and greed. Okay, so so this is something that is assembly both is something that is both in the when you're trading currency when in the currency world. Okay, so basically what happens is that why we can make profits out of this trading, okay, is mainly because markets sometimes are stretched, okay, by this fear and greed. Okay, so when you are seeing certain pairs going very is declining very fast, okay, there's something that fear is creating in that. So many people are selling that pair, okay, and then so when the thing reverse, okay, that's the point that you actually start to be able to earn profits from that. Okay, because it will when the fear has subsided, okay, so you will be able to, it will resume to the level that is more sensible. Okay, so that's where you get the thing. And then greed is something that a very good example is the yen pairs. Okay, so actually it rises all the way from 110 or USD Japanese yen to all the way until 160. Okay, so why is it that you're able to go so far? Is that really the greed is in the play that everybody start to do carry trade? Okay, because it's a cheap source of funding. Okay, so when the market corrects itself, then we have the sudden move now to the 140 plus regions. Okay, so that's something that is also in play. Okay, so when you ever have this when we're trying to profit from the market. Okay, of course, not only that, okay, so your individually basis, you are also guided by these two things. Okay, so when the market is fearful, sometimes we have to cut losses. Okay, so so when you cut losses at the too late stage, maybe you already lost a lot. Okay, but you manage to cut fast. Okay, so probably we can the loss will be not that high. Okay, you can still make better profits. Okay, so greed is another thing that when you are having a very great trading day, okay, you are because the market moves in your favor by a very good percentage, then sometimes you will be thinking, oh, maybe this will extrapolate you will start to extrapolate your trading results and think that next day or even next week, or you will getting similar results, and you could gain a lot of profits in over a very short time. Okay, so that's time you have to look into yourself, and you start to become greedy. Okay, so you need to calm yourself down and then see the reality that not every trade will be so successful, and you have to learn to stick to your basic fundamental rules. Okay, so so of course, but a lot of but we don't want to, we still think that emotions are what makes us human. So because emotion stands for energy emotion. Okay, so we have to be truthful about our emotions and use our mind and emotions in your favor, or not against yourself. Okay, so just like what I say, when you are having a good trading day, okay, so sometimes it makes you very excited. Okay, so but it should you should have some other ways of celebrating it, and instead of trading more, to think that your results can be replicated in the next day or next week. Okay, so you can channel this positive emotion to other things in your life instead of trying to do more trading. And similarly, when you are facing a major loss, okay, your these emotions are down. Okay, don't try to start trading to try to make out your losses so fast. You still go back to your fundamental rules and see how you can what happened. Is it because of external trading condition, or is it really there's some issues with your trading rules? Okay, so that's time for you to really think about it before you're restarting on your journey to continue trading. Okay, so these are the things that also make an important factor in your trading psychology. Okay, so of course, for the trading implementation, we will be going through how do we choose currency pairs based on the fundamental and technical analysis both in the long term and short term. Okay, so of course, we will also be talking about how to make entry positions and take profits or losses and add new positions. Okay, and then we will talk about the position sizing and scaling. Okay, so so as your empowerment improve in the balance, of course we will try to scale up so that you can continue to earn higher profits. Okay, so lastly, okay, we will be giving you a pathway for $100 account. Okay, that so you will learn how to trade with using only $100. Okay, starting with less currency pairs, and then eventually moved on the full scale of this trading strategy. Okay, of course, after that, we will also talk about some limitations to this strategy that you have to be aware of. Okay, especially in terms of changing market conditions. Okay, so that's why we still have some this quarterly strategy update. Okay, at a later stage. So of course, there is some group coaching that we are conducting every month, twice. Okay, for those who are eager to learn about the strategy after you attended the course, but you still have some clarifications on how to implement the strategy. Okay, and the quarterly strategy update is for those who are already I mean, after I explain the whole course, you are you already know how to execute it, but you just need an update about the currency pair changes or market condition changes or any changes to this strategy because of that. Okay, so this is where you can get such updates. Okay. So actually like what Paul said, I started trading in 2010. Okay, so this is the first account deposit that I made. Okay, so it's only $19. Okay, so on ANDA. Okay, so something that for you to bear in mind is none of us actually started very big in terms of forex trading. We always start small. Okay, but eventually as you you persevere, okay, you can really trade big amounts, and you going to manage other funds or your own funds. Okay, so that's something that we try to achieve towards. Okay, so I think that's all for now. Okay, back to you, Paul.
Chairman, can I ask you a couple of questions? I know I asked you these on Wednesday night, but I'd like to ask you a couple of them again. So I think most importantly for people, again, there were some people in the room who are traders, and I just going, wow, this is amazing. And there's some people in the room that aren't traders. And I want to see if I can get a bit of a summation for them. Look, you and us, we can help them to get JDR, we can get an account open for them. To get your offer, what do people have to do? Is there a cost? What do they have to do to get your offer?
Okay, so if you want to attend the full course minimum strategy, basically I think you just have to sign out using Paul's link. Later we'll post in the chat, and deposit just $100. Okay, it just signals your commitment.
So what's the tuition fee on top of the $100, Rahul?
No, there's I mean, there's no other fees for attending the course. It's just sign up and then deposit your $100 in your own trading account. Yeah.
Yes, if I've got this right, you open up a trading account with it's okay, Gary, you can open up with just send a note to James and he'll help you out. You can open up with The other one, sorry, it's just slipped my mind. But for the rest of you guys, use JDR. And if you're in Australia and you can't open with JDR, just let us know and you can open up with another one. James will let you know that one. Blueberry, thank you very much. Blueberry. Gosh, how does that skip my mind? We'll help you to open an account and get it going. So they put $100 in, they get access to your course. Your course, what, 2-3 days? How long does it take to learn your strategy, Roy?
It will be a 2-hour course lah. Not be so long course. Yeah, just 2 hours. Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's put $100 in a trading account. You get a 2-hour course, and then you can start trading. And again, I know I asked you this the other day, and again, Roy, you know the rules we have with this. Never exaggerate this stuff for people who are listening. A good month for you returns about what kind of percentage?
It's between 5 to 10%.
Okay, and what's the longest string of consecutive winning months you've had?
Currently is 14 to 16 months.
Fantastic. Now, let's be fair, this is trading, right? So there are losing months. There's times when things work and things when times don't work. But overall, 5 to 10% a month, 40 consecutive months, you've done this kind of stuff, trading a nice simple trading strategy you can teach in 2 hours. We're going to teach it for free if they are prepared to invest $100 into a trading account. And what's more, $100 in your currency, people, we don't mind. So if you're in Australia, put 100 US in. If you're in Singapore, put 100 Sing in. You know, if you're in New Zealand, put 100 New Zealand in. Whatever it is, just put $100 of your money in.